Army to be made modern and powerful, DC is briefed. Local government polls at the end of this year. Present government inherited trade deal with US. Hifazat rally mayhem, evidence of killing 58 people found. Those were the headlines. Good evening, viewers. I'm Riti Prova with English Bulletin. Observations and recommendations on the basis of 38 audit reports on different government wings and agencies have been submitted to Prime Minister Tariq Rahman. Comptroller and Auditor General Muhammad Nurul Islam submitted the report to the Prime Minister's office at the Cabinet Division of the Secretariat on Tuesday. The Prime Minister gave necessary directives after going through the recommendations and observations with utmost importance. Divisional commissioners and deputy commissioners have been briefed about making the armed forces modern and more powerful. Different other directives including irregularities on the list of freedom fighters, construction of Bir Nibash, ensuring cyber security at the grassroots, action against the people who created artificial crisis of fuel, investigating graft of Army League that had taken place in 16 years, and many other directives were given on the third day of DC conference on Tuesday. 8 divisional commissioners and 64 deputy commissioners are attending the conference. Later, at a briefing, Prime Minister's defense advisor said if necessary, Army will work with the civil administration. Local government polls will begin at the end of this year. Prime Minister's advisor for information and broadcasting, Dr. Zahidur Rahman, made the disclosure at the conference room of the Directorate of Information at the Secretariat on Tuesday afternoon. Dr. Zahid said 10 months to 1 year time will be needed to finish the local government polls. Talking on measles deaths, Dr. Zahid said above 300 children have died in measles symptoms so far. He said there will be probe to find out whether there had been any negligence from the people responsible for measles vaccination. The demand of fuel went up due to panic buying. There is adequate stock of fuel. Besides, assistance to July warriors will continue, Dr. Zahid added. The incumbent government has inherited the Bangladesh-US trade deal. Commerce Minister Khondokar Abdul Muqtadir made the remark after his meeting with Assistant US Trade Representatives for South and Central Asia Brandon Lynch on Monday. The Commerce Minister also said the deal has kept the provision of correction if there is anything against countries' interest in the deal. A US delegation led by Brandon Lynch is in Dhaka now to evaluate the implementation of the trade deal. The probe agency of International Crimes Tribunal has so far found evidence of killing of 58 people, including Dhaka, on May 5 and 6 in 2013, centering Hifazat Islam rally in Shapla Chottor. Chief Prosecutor of International Crimes Tribunal Muhammad Aminul Islam made the disclosure at a press conference at his office on Tuesday. He said probe agency has been able to ascertain the identities of all 58 people. He said 30 people, including ousted Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina, high officials of police and RAB, will be made accused persons. Joint Secretary General of Hifazat Islam, Maulana Azizul Haq Islamabadi, filed a complaint before the tribunal on November 26 in 2024. It was said genocide had taken place during Hifazat Islam's rally. 50 people, including former Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina, were made accused persons on allegation of crimes against humanity. Bangladesh will go for counter-action if incidents of push-in take place due to shift of power in West Bengal. Foreign Minister Dr. Khalilur Rahman made the remark in reply to a question of the journalist at State Guest House Podda after an event on Tuesday. He said earlier Bangladesh strongly protested anti-Bangladesh remark of Assam's Chief Minister. The Foreign Minister said Tista Master Plan and different other bilateral issues will be discussed during this China tour. Discussion on the trade deal made with the US is good. Many other countries have made such trade deal with US. Nothing has been finalized about Prime Minister Tariq Rahman's first foreign trip, the Foreign Minister added. Now a short break. We will be back soon with BJP secure absolute majority in West Bengal. Iran-US contradict over sinking of vessels. Welcome back. You're watching English Bulletin. People of the country are now in an uneven war to get quality treatment. Prime Minister Tariq Rahman's wife, Dr. Zubaida Rahman, made the remark while inaugurating free-of-cost medical service for people of 3 slums at Kurmitola General Hospital on Tuesday. She also inaugurated several other facilities of the hospital. Dr. Zubaida, who is a renowned physician, said health service is not a privilege, rather the rights of the people. People of Korail, Bhashantek and Shattola slums will never be deprived of medical facilities anymore. Dr. Zubaida added, the initiative of Kurmitola General Hospital was taken to ensure medical service for people of these 3 slums under Dhaka 17. Now news around the world. Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi's BJP scripted history in West Bengal after securing victory with absolute majority over Mamata Banerjee's TMC at the Vidhan Sabha elections. BJP will form its first ever government in West Bengal as it breached Mamata's fortress in the state that lasted for 15 years. Trinamool Congress started big defeat after losing Bhabanipur seat to Shubhendu Adhikari by over 15,000 votes. Lotus blooming from Gangotri to Ganga Sagar was Modi's message over BJP's stunning performance in Vidhan Sabha elections. Voting trends from the EC showed BJP crossed the halfway mark of 147 among 293 seats. The party is ahead in 207 seats while TMC is leading in 80. Iran authority has accused a US military of killing 5 civilians after attacking 2 passenger boats in the waterway of the Strait of Hormuz. Tensions in the strait escalated following the deadly maritime encounter, with Iran and US offering sharply differing accounts of the incident and its casualties. Iran's claim on Tuesday contradicted a statement by US Admiral Brad Cooper. He said US Central Command forces sunk 6 vessels that attempted to interfere with US mission to escort stranded ships out of Hormuz. Iran's state broadcaster IRIB quoted an unnamed Iranian military commander claiming US forces attacked passenger vessels, not the IRGC vessels. Tehran launched an investigation following US claim of attacks on IRGC vessels. The 2026 Pulitzer Prizes were announced in New York, celebrating 24 honors for excellence in journalism and the arts. Reuters won 2 awards, one for national reporting for stories on US President Donald Trump's campaign of political retribution. The awards, widely considered the top honor in American journalism, declared Monday at Columbia University with strong focus on local news, international reporting on Gaza war, and experimental literature. Major winners including Bloomberg for illustrated reporting on digital scams and Daniel Cross's novel Angel Down in fiction. New York Times received Breaking News Photography Award for documentation of Gaza's starvation devastation. National Reporting Award shared by Reuters staff, notably Ned Parker, Linda So, Peter Eisler and Mike Spector, was based on a series of stories detailing Trump's extraordinary efforts to use government levers to punish his political enemies. Viewers will take a short break. Stay with us. Welcome back. You're watching English Bulletin. Now sports news. Bangladesh-Pakistan are doing their level best in their preparations at the Sher-e-Bangla National Cricket Stadium in Mirpur ahead of their two-match test series scheduled to start on May 8. Tigers are desperate to take full advantage of the home conditions and leaving no stone unturned in preparation in Mirpur ahead of the test series. Pakistan is also preparing hard to adapt to the heat and wickets of Dhaka. Pakistan's 16-member squad led by Shan Masood took part in the second day of practice session at the stadium. The series is part of the 2025-2027 ICC World Test Championship cycle. First test will begin May 8 at Mirpur Sher-e-Bangla National Cricket Stadium. Second test will be played at Sylhet International Cricket Stadium on May 16. Before ending the bulletin, the top stories once again. Army to be made modern and powerful, DC is briefed. Local government polls at the end of this year. Present government inherited trade deal with US. Hifazat rally mayhem, evidence of killing 58 people found. BJP secure absolute majority in West Bengal. Iran-US contradict over sinking of vessels. That's all from the newsroom for the moment. Thank you for being with us.